Alright, this is going to be a complete tutorial on how you can make commentary videos from complete scratch and make sure that they go viral every time. This will go over everything from payoffs to finding good clips, using good voiceovers, good arrows, circles, literally everything that you need to make sure that your commentary videos actually go viral. And this is the exact strategy that I used to scale this channel to over $500 days at one point and make over $16,000 in ad revenue in literally just the past 4 months. I'm telling you, this niche is stupid simple, but just because it's stupid simple doesn't mean it doesn't generate cash. Like, this niche has so much potential even though it's simple. So this is going to be an entire framework literally from start to finish on how you can start your own commentary channel and scale it to the numbers that I just showed you. And it is so simple, and it literally takes like 20 minutes a day just to make a video, and I'm going to show you how to make them so perfect that they will go viral literally every single time. Okay, so the first thing that I actually want to touch on and cover is the actual content and what it should look like and what videos actually do go viral. Because before we can actually create the content, we just need to take a step back and look at what type of content actually does go viral and is going viral right now, so that you could replicate it easily and then use that to then make videos and make them get millions of views. So first, we have a channel called Mike Shorts. So Mike Shorts have probably been doing this for like a year now, and he has over 700 million views on YouTube Shorts. And as you can see, he has 209 million views in literally just the past 3 months. And as you can see here, he literally just posts these same commentary videos.
This driver
literally just gets views every single time, right? So if you look at his most popular videos, let's just take a look at some of these.
After this girl tried to order some snacks for her movie, she came across the most unexpected problem.
Hi.
Okay, so first I just want to touch on, look how there's a nice glow on the captions. It really just makes it more visual and makes it feel more high quality. And then also, if you look here, he had zooms with arrows, and then as well as sound effects with circles. These are all things that make the overall video way more engaging, and this just all contributes to that feel of the video, if you know what I mean, right? And this is what makes the video high quality and just increases your AVD, because there's just things happening, right? There's things happening that the original clip don't have, so that's what just makes people watch the video, hence why this video got over 40 million views. So that's literally just mainly what he does for most of his videos. And as you can see, look at the amount of views that he gets, like, in all his videos. He has multiple videos with over 10 million views. Like, we can just watch some of these.
When this guy needed to fake taking a pill, he came across the craziest realization.
Okay, so this is like my hidden talent.
See, boom. He has really, again, arrows, zooms, glowy captions. They're all his like signature style, and is what's helped him get over 700 million views on YouTube Shorts. Like, and then again, we have another channel like I'm Matt, for example. I'm Matt has like, I think, over 1 billion views. Yeah, I'm Matt has over 1 billion views, and he's like as popular, 80 million views. Just look at some of his videos; it's the exact same thing.
Did you know that a simple mistake can turn a wine bottle into a luxury item? If a factory dips the bottle too far into the wax, its value can shoot up to 50 times higher than normal.
As you can see, those sound effects are present. The captions change colors. It's a nice bold font that's really, really visible, and the voiceover is really high quality. And then the clip has some nice zooms and cuts to make it look good. There's the shape shows up, and again, this content just generates like tens of millions of views. As you can see, this guy has even more views than Mike Shorts, and it's just printing, right? And they literally just rinse the same thing. I'm pretty sure they use the same font as well, right? And then there's also channels like Loving Pets, for example. So Loving Pets is a different style of captions, but Loving Pets views are insane, better than both of them. As you can see, getting literally 95 million views on just one video. As you can see, they have so many views. If you go in like 1 year time frame, as you can see, they have over 1.5 billion views, and you can just tell from their content again, they're just utilizing that same captions and the same shapes. Literally all of them just use that, and it literally just gets so many views every single time, right? And then lastly, there's Snipe Facts. Snipe Facts also does, it's a little on the smaller side, like still 500 million views though. If you go to popular, as you can see, still getting tens of millions per video. They even started using thumbnails at one point.
This
I'm
is
telling
why
you again,
you should never mess with the teacher's favorite student, because when the boy was quietly listening,
yep, different colored things. There's lots and
Feel
lots
his
of stuff that just contribute to the overall value of the video. So yeah, now that you have just a look at what the content is, let's move on to finding clips. Okay, so now let's look at ways to find perfect clips. So these are ways that you can literally find clips that will go viral, because at the end of the day, your clip is the most important part of your commentary video. And if your clip is bad, then your video just won't go viral, okay? Because at the end of the day, the editing adds to it, because okay, at the end if you look at it, a clip can get your video 5 million views with bad editing. But then a good clip with good editing can get your video 10 million views. You know what I'm saying? The clip at the end of the day is what, because a bad clip with good editing will probably get 30K view jail, right? But as you level it up, right, at the end of the day, the clip is always one of the most important things. So that's why I say that you should always focus on clip finding and make sure you spend most of the time on clip finding, because that's what literally makes or breaks your video. So let's look at the first method, and the first method is stealing. So stealing is when you steal other people's commentary clips. So like if you look at some of these commentary channels, like let's go to FitFix for example. FitFix is one of the biggest commentary channels literally ever. Been doing this for like years on end, almost 10 billion views as you can see. And if we look at 1 year, they've gone over 1.5 billion views in the last year. It's insane, right? So as you can see,
This is cool.
it's really cool content. And then if we go to popular and we just look at some of his
This
videos
teacher
here,
said-
and if we go to comments or we go into the description, he always adds the actual credit of whose clip it was, right? So like if you go to his latest, as you can see, he has the thing of where he got the clip. So that's exactly how you do it. You literally just go to these people that give credit to the original person, and you just steal their clips. As you can see, he gives it here. And then even if you look at another channel like Viral VIPs probably has over 1 billion views in the last year as well. And if we go to his videos, let's go to like this one for 3.6
When this girl had a
for example, and we go here, description, boom, here is the credit as well. So as you can see, a lot of them do give credit, because otherwise they will get blasted with copyright strikes. So make sure you give credit when you make the videos as well. But for stealing, you literally just rip these things. So like if you, this way, it's good because, okay, you know it's gone viral, so it will go viral again, right? So you can literally just rip these and just take the things and find the TikTok link from there. And you, at the first, you'd always just test, right? But then once you have a proven format that repeatedly works, so like for example, you post a video about like skating videos, and if the skating video got like 10 million views, but all the other videos you're posting getting like 30K videos, then you'd want to find more skating clips and stuff like that, right? So you always just test a bunch of stealing, you just steal a bunch of viral videos, you just steal a bunch of his clips, make it your own, right? And then until something hits, and then that's when you like try and capitalize off that momentum that you gain from that one video going viral, right? So there's a lot of stuff you can do. FitFix is also a really good channel if you just want to see. Like 92 million views is insane. If you look at popular, 178, yeah, he was actually going insane at one point, right? So that's the first method, which is stealing. And then the second method is actually organic. And organic is really different, because organic, you find your own clips. And for this, you actually have to train your For You page to give you good clips. Like, for example, I've basically already trained this kind of, like, as you can see, this is a really good clip. Like, you just say, when this couple was on a date and he went to go kiss his girlfriend, his hair caught on fire and he didn't even notice, right? That would be your voiceover, and your clip would play, and then I bet you there's like a really cool reaction at the end here or something. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, he figures it out there, right? So this is a really good clip for commentary. As you can see, this is literally just a fucking commentary video in my TikTok feed, right? So there are a bunch of commentary videos that you can literally just commentary clips that you can just use from here. And what I also like to do is go to the Explore tab. The Explore tab has a bunch of stuff. People underestimate the Explore tab. The Explore tab has so much stuff that you can use just like that are purely just really good commentary videos. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these clips could be used in commentary and actually do well. Like what's this? Like, you can say, like, when this guy went to go order his food, he did something totally unexpected, and then the cashier was left speechless, right? And then boom, you play the clip. So as I said, this has really good stuff, and you can even like filter it. Like, for example, you were testing a bunch of videos. Oh, boom, sports went viral. Just go here, filter by sports, and then you can use one of these clips, right? Or boom, comedy went viral. Boom, you go to comedy, and a lot of these clips will go viral, right? So that's basically the TikTok method. I'm going to show you Instagram now, but it's basically the same. Okay, so with Instagram, it's basically the same thing. It's organic, but in Instagram, you can actually use your Reels tab or your Explore tab. It's the same thing as TikTok. And Instagram also has really, really good clips. Again, mine is just optimized for wealth, like cars and stuff, you know, so like mine doesn't really have good type of clips. But if you go train, like make a new Instagram account and you start training it, you will get a lot more really good clips. It's mainly the same thing as TikTok, where you just scroll on your Explore tab, or you just scroll on your Reel tab. Again, a bunch of my stuff is off though. Yeah, see, mine's all just a bunch of like YouTube stuff, a bunch of like rich people stuff, right? So that's a lot of my stuff, so it won't really like show up on my feed. But again, just literally just train a new account, and then soon a bunch of your stuff will be what you're searching for. So that's organic. But now let me go over the pros and cons of stealing versus organic, because there's actually a big difference between the two, obviously, but there's also pros and cons of both, and you need to be able to discern, okay, which one is the best for me? Which one should I do? Which one should I start? You know what I mean? So first off, starting with stealing, the first pro is that this video has already gone viral. As I showed you on FitFix, for example, if you go on FitFix and look at this video has already gone viral and has gotten 21 million views. So that means you don't have to do any actual thinking yourself, because you know that the video has gone viral, so you know there's potential for it to go viral again, right? And also, it's easy to find clips. As I showed you, Viral VIPs, FitFix, a lot of these channels, they all just give credit, and you just have infinite source of clips, and there's no real thinking attached to actually finding clips, because you don't need to discern whether this clip will go viral or not, right? You don't really need to plan anything out, because you already have the entire structure in front of you, and you're just stealing it exactly how it was, right? So that's why there's a lot of selection. But on the con side, YouTube can actually flag you for doing this, right? So if you do something one-to-one with the same clips, same cuts, stuff like that, right? Even if you do the same style, YouTube can actually flag you, because they literally can detect something called reused content. And this is when people repeatedly upload the content on their platform. Like, you can literally just search up reused content YouTube policy, and if you just go to like right here, for example, it should be here somewhere. Okay, no, it should be in the, let's look at images for a second. Right here, if you go here, boom, right here, content uploaded many times by other creators. So if this person has already made this video and gotten over 3 million views, that means YouTube like actually purposely pushed it out. So that means it was a good video, and they purposely pushed it out into the algorithm. And if you copy this, they're going to know that you're the ripoff, and they're going to limit your channel's reach, right? So that is exactly one of the downsides that can happen if you copy. Again, there's always a small chance that this can happen. And then again, less momentum. So less momentum actually means that, like, for example, this video has 79 million views. So that means 79 million people have seen this video. And how many people do you think watch YouTube Shorts? Well, obviously a lot of people watch YouTube Shorts. But if 79 million people have already watched this video, if this video or this clip were to come up on their feed again, do you think they'd watch the clip again? They'd probably watch the first 3 seconds, see like, oh, I've already watched this clip, I know what happens, and then they're just gonna scroll, right? This absolutely cooks your stats and just won't get your video pushed further. There'll be no momentum to your video. That's one of the downsides, especially when you like try and copy videos that have like so many views that it's literally just, it's gone viral around the world, right? They just have so many views that basically everybody has already seen that clip on YouTube Shorts and on the platform. So that's basically the cons of actually stealing content, because again, there are pros and cons, but I'm going to go over organic now and show you the pros and cons of organic. And then after that, you can decide, okay, is stealing better for me or is organic better for me? All right, so now for the actual organic method. And organic, it is a little different with the pros and cons, but at the end of the day, you'll just have to pick which one is better for you, right? So starting off with organic, it's new fresh clips. So these clips, especially what I forgot to mention, is that if you go on the Explore tab, these are all recent clips that have been posted very, very recently. None of these clips are really, really old. Like, as you can see, this is 119. This is from like basically like 2 weeks ago. This one was also from like 2 weeks ago as well. So a lot of these clips are recent. Like, this clip was literally just from a few days ago, right? So a lot of these clips are recent and really, really good for commentary. So that means this hasn't really been seen on the YouTube Shorts platform, right? They've gone viral on TikTok, but they haven't been seen on the YouTube Shorts platform. So that just gives it so much potential to actually go viral on YouTube Shorts, because YouTube hasn't detected it yet, so they won't know it's reused content. So that means you'll basically be the original, and there's no chance you'll get flagged. So you can literally just get pushed to like infinity and beyond, depending on how good your clip is, right? And then again, much more selection. You have the entire like platform of TikTok and Instagram at your hands. Like, you literally have all these clips. Like, it's insane. There's so much selection you can go through on the Explore tab, even on Instagram Explore tab as well. You literally just have the entire feed of both these platforms on like literally at your fingertips just to use for content. But then again, for the cons, you do need prior knowledge. So when you're actually looking at clips, there's a lot of things that go into them to like actually see, okay, is this a good clip? And if you're a beginner to YouTube Shorts, you don't know what makes a good clip, right? You might see, oh, this has 1.6 million views. This might be a good clip. But then, like, at the end of the day, this is just a terrible clip, right? There's literally just nothing going on here, right? And you might not know that because you're new to the YouTube Shorts platform, so you don't have that previous knowledge to know, okay, what goes viral on YouTube Shorts and what do I need to do to make sure that I go viral on YouTube Shorts, right? Because TikTok and YouTube are like, they're similar, but they're sometimes different as well, because like stuff like this doesn't go viral on YouTube Shorts. Like, it's very, very different of what goes viral, but again, sometimes it's also very, very similar. So you just need to have that knowledge of what goes viral so you can choose clips based on what goes viral. And then again, not sure if it'll go viral. That just ties into the first point. You're just not sure whether your clip will go viral, so you might just waste your time making a video on it because you don't know if it will go viral or not, because you just don't know if it has the potential. But the bright side is I'm actually going to be showing you a nice clip checklist here, so that you can actually know how to choose really, really good clips, right? And you can just go through the checklist and rule out any bad clips that you don't want to add in your video. So but yeah, that was basically the gist of stealing versus organic. It's really your choice now. Like, it's literally just personal preference. Like, I've seen people that start with stealing and then they mix in some organic if stealing doesn't work, and then they scale to like millions of views a day, and then they just like, what they would do is they do one stealing, one organic every day. So like, it's just like a mix of both, right? That's something that you might want to try. Or people just go straight stealing the entire time and they go viral way faster. Or they do organic. It takes them longer to go viral, but once they have that knowledge and they actually know what goes viral, they can consistently go viral because they have the knowledge. You know what I mean? So that was basically just the gist of like stealing versus organic. So now it's really up to you. Okay, what do I want to do? Should I choose stealing, or should I choose the organic method, or should I just do a mix of both? It's really, really your choice now. But let's go on to the clip checklist for organic clips. This is even for stealing clips as well. Like, this is just a checklist that I always go through when choosing a clip for my commentary videos, and it's really, really helpful. Okay, so for the clip checklist, here's just some things that I always go through just to make sure, okay, will this clip go viral, and like just to see, will it perform on YouTube Shorts, right? So the first one is, has the clip gone viral? So this is for stealing and organic. Has the clip gone viral on YouTube Shorts if you're doing stealing, or has the clip gone viral on TikTok or Instagram if you're doing organic, right? It's just, has it gone viral on any platform? Okay, that's literally just the main thing. And if it has, you can easily check that off. It's literally just a 2-second thing. If it has over 1 million views, it's gone viral, then you're chilling, right? And the next thing is the clip catchy and interesting, and does it have a payoff? So I've gone over this a bunch in my other videos as well, but basically a payoff is just when there's something that the viewers actually are inclined to watch. So again, when I showed that other video earlier, like about the cat dancing or whatever, that there was just no payoff. Something needs to happen that's interesting, that make people want to watch till the end of the video. And usually a lot of the viral videos on TikTok already have that, because otherwise they wouldn't go viral without one, right? So that's mainly what it is. A lot of these videos already have payoffs. There's all just like a bunch of interesting stuff that's happening, right? So But then again, stuff like this just don't have payoffs, right? That's what I'm saying. So you need to make sure that you have a good video with a good payoff, and payoff is just something that's interesting that makes the viewer want to stay to the end. So you need to make sure that it's really catchy, really visually engaging, and just stuff like that, right? So you can check that off as well. And is the clip safe to post? So this, what I like to say is, if your mom was to watch this clip, would she be okay with it? Okay, because you know, moms, they're always sensitive to swearing, they're sensitive to violence, they're sensitive to all that stuff, because you need to think of YouTube as your mom. But if YouTube as your mom would actually see your content that you're posting, will they look at it and actually like the content that you're posting, or will they get a little sketched out about it? And if they get a little sketched out about it, then it's probably safer to just not post that video, because you don't want to risk anything just for one video, right? So you just scrap the clip, okay? So again, if your mom watches it and she think it's funny, or if she thinks it's all good, then you're good to post it, and that's all good. Okay. And the last one is the clip clean with no distractions? So as you can see here, there's if you just look on TikTok, there's a bunch of these like clips with the hella big captions and just a bunch of like pop-up images, stuff like that, right? Like big captions and everything. Like, you never want to use clips with like a bunch of stuff like that, because it literally just ruins it. It literally just like, because you're going to add your own captions, your own voiceover on top of that. And then if they have their own captions under that, it's literally just covers up the entire thing. There's so much distractions. The original clip just gets fully stripped of its entire nature, and then the video just gets completely ruined. The quality gets ruined because it just looks really, really low quality, if you know what I mean, right? So yeah, that's basically it for the checklist. If all of those are checked off, then you know that it's a really, really good clip, and then you know, okay, I can actually go ahead and make this video with this clip because it's covered all this checklist, and there should be a high chance that it actually goes viral if it has all of this stuff. The payoff thing is probably the most like hardest thing to master. Like, these are all just like straightforward things that you can just check, but then figuring out like good payoffs, it is a skill, and it's not something that will just come to you like naturally at the start. It's something that you have to learn, and it comes with analysis of your actual content to see what payoffs work, if you know what I mean. So if you want, I can make a video just going over advanced analysis, just like literally just so in-depth analysis, just looking over all statistics and stuff like that. But for this, I'm just going to keep it pretty quick, because we actually need to go on to the next section, which is actually editing the content. And there's actually two main ways you can actually go about editing commentary videos, which I'll go over right now. All right, so now we're actually moving on to the two main ways you can actually go about creating content. So first is using an AI software, and then the second one is using an editing software. So first one, okay, AI software, you can make it on the go, you can make it on your phone, and it takes really, really quick to make the videos. But again, the quality and the limitations are like a little bit lower than an editing software, but an editing software takes hours of work, and editing software will take hours of work at your desk actually making the content, right? So again, what do you want to do? If you want to post multiple times a day, then using AI is probably the way to go, because you can make it way faster, and it's not like the quality is bad or anything. It's still pretty decent quality, right? But then using an editing software, on the other hand, if you want to post multiple videos, you're going to be sitting at your desk all day making the videos, because it does take time in an editing software. Again, the quality might be a little better because there's a lot more like customization you can actually do on editing softwares that AI can't do yet. But yeah, it's your choice, and I'll show you guys both so you just know how to use both. So the first one would be using Viblo. So Viblo is an AI tool that you can literally just make commentary videos with. It's literally called right here video commentary. And the good thing about this is you can do this on the go. Like, you literally just can just add links, so you don't need to download any videos or anything. Like, for example, if you go on TikTok and you find a clip that you want to make a video on, let's see here. Let's see. Let's find a good clip that would really make for a good video. Okay, so this clip is actually perfect for our video. As you can see, let's see if it covers all our checklists. Let me just play it quickly.
Go get it. Go.
See, it's basically just a dog not listening to its owner. Let's go back to our checklist. Has the clip gone viral? Boom, 4 million likes. and it's recent too, so obviously it's gone viral. Is it catchy and interesting? Yep, it's literally just a
Now?
dog, just like, it's really funny. Like, this dude just like keeps asking his dog to go fetch, and he just sits here, doesn't do anything. So yeah, it is catchy. Is it safe to post? Yep, it's a nice, wholesome, friendly video. My mom would laugh at it. It looks really good. Is the clip clean and no distractions? Literally no text whatsoever, so it's really perfect, really clean, right? So we're just gonna go to Snaptic. We're just gonna go to Snaptic, and then we're just gonna click copy this link, and we're just gonna paste this into Snaptic, and we're gonna go ahead and actually download this video so that we can use it in our video, and just do download HD, and I'll be right back. Alright, now that I have the video downloaded, I'm just going to go to browse files here, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and actually upload this clip that I just downloaded. This will upload it into viblo.io, and it will literally just give me the clip right here, as you can see. And I think we want the whole clip for this one, because he calls the dog a bunch of names, and they all just don't work, and that's where the humor is of the clip. So I think the entire clip is good. We just go next here, and then for the script, I'm just going to write my own script, but you can use AI to make the script as well. Like, you say like, dog not obeying owner's commands no matter what he calls him. Boom. Casual, don't need to fill out any of this. You just do 20 seconds and just click generate script, and boom, script is done. Just go to next. And for captions, you could do random color. You could do any one of captions right here. Like, random color is actually really good, because this is what like Matt uses and stuff. And then you can actually just do subtitle drag, and I say just like move it like a little down, like how Matt used to do it, right? And then center, and then I always suggest adding a stroke. So I'd say add like a nice black stroke, just to make it really enticing and make it pop. Font color is all good. Everything's good other than that. I think this looks really nice. And then the subtitles will automatically render in on the next thing. And then boom, you can just go next. And this is where you add in some nice glowing shapes. You can literally just add like a nice arrow here and just make it for like the first 2 seconds of the video, right? And then just enable shape drag and just put it on the dog, right? When it's saying like, because we're talking about the dog, we just want to emphasize the dog. So you can just add that on the dog at the start of the video, add a nice animation in, and yeah, that's basically it for the shapes, and we can just move on to the audio now. Okay, so we've actually added the shapes, and as you can see, we added a nice animation as well, and we can just go next here, and we can just add in the audio. So this would just be the voiceover. So for the voice, you can choose any little voice that you want. I suggest Bill. Like, Bill is really good. Adam's also really good. And then for voiceover volume, always keep it on 100. Make sure this is turned on. And then video, this is really important. More mute video during voiceover. You always want to turn this off, no matter, like, turn this on no matter what, okay? Because otherwise it just gets really confusing. And then background music, turn it on. I always keep it like at 15, and you can just choose any background music that you want with no copyright, and then boom. It would just look like something like that, right? And then this will be added into the voiceover, and you can literally just click generate video, and then your video is done in like literally like 5 minutes using AI, right? So AI is really good to make videos. Again, if you're on the go, want to make it on your phone, just want to do something really quick, then AI is going to be your best friend to do that. But then again, there's always the using an editing software method, and I can actually just go over it right now because it is really simple as well. So basically, you just want to go on YouTube to transcript. So this is if you're stealing a clip, but if you're not stealing a clip then you're using actual TikTok, then what you need to do is you want to go to ChatGPT and you want to give it a sample script and then say, make me a script like this, right? So for example, if I go to YouTube, and then we actually just go to the I'm Matt channel for a second. I'm Matt, right? And we just go here, and we can just go to like one of his videos here, for example, this video right here. And we're just going to copy this. We're going to go to YouTube to transcript, and we're going to paste this. We're just going to get a sample transcript, right? And let's see here. Boom. Go here, copy this, and then you say, write me a script exactly like the reference provided, but this one is about a dog refusing to listen to its owner and fetch regardless of what he calls him. Boom. And you just paste this thing, and then again it would be right here. Boom. And you just click send. and this will literally just go ahead and generate you exactly, boom. Like, this is good. Like, this guy's at the park. This guy's at the park begging his dog to fetch, and he tries every name from Buddy to Sir to Bro, and to his government name. But the dog just sits there standing in the void, and you won't believe what everyone watching realizes about who's really in charge here. Boom. Really, really good script. And then again, what you can actually do is you can actually just do it even nicer. And what you can do is like send an actual screenshot of this, right? Just screenshot that, go in here and just say, this is the setting and the dog for context. And then boom, it will actually just analyze your image, right? And then it will literally just adjust the thing. See, boom, really, really good. And it's a really, really nice script, right? And once you have your script, then you have your clip and you have everything that you need. So you can actually just go into CapCut right now and actually just start editing from there. So I'll just go into CapCut right now and I'll show you guys how to go about actually making the videos in CapCut. Okay, so we're actually in CapCut right now, and as you can see, we have our clip right here. And since we have our clip right here, we can just drag it into the timeline, and this is the entire clip, all right? Just the guy calling his dog different names, boom. And then what you want to do is actually want to go here, go to your script that you just have, right? You're going to copy this. And what I actually like to do is I like to go to here, go to text, go to defaults, add that in here, and we're just going to paste this as a text. And what you want to do is going to go text to speech, and then just choose a voice. I say just use Adam, right? Adam's probably like the most recognizable AI voice, right? So you can just go ahead, use Adam, let it generate really quick. Boom, generated, and then you can just delete this text that you just added. So now you have your nice little script, but as you can see, there's a bunch of pauses here. So what you want to do is you want to trim out all the pauses. So you're just going to click here, split this, and just cut out all these pauses that just make the video really, really disruptive and just make it really, really bad, right? Boom, right? All of it's been cropped out. It looks really, really good. And then again, what you want to do now is you just want to go here. You're going to copy this, make there's two of your clips. So you just do Control C, Control V. You're going to put one in front. And what you actually want to do is you want to go here and you're going to cut it to when your voiceover is over. And then you're just going to make the volume 0. So then your voiceover will play with no interruptions, and then the clip will play after that, right? So now that you have that, what you want to do now is you want to go to the caption side of things. So you just want to go to captions and you just want to click auto generate. So auto generate will literally just auto generate you captions for your video. And this will literally just make it so easy to actually make the captions without having to go through and do it all yourself. So boom, you have your captions again. They look really, really ugly right now. So what I say is select all of them, go to animation, go to captions, and then I say use like slight stretch. A lot of these captions are really good. Let's just use slight stretch, for example, right? And then again, they still look really ugly, so let's change some of the fonts. I always say use Rubik Bold font. Rubik Bold is really, really good. Just go Rubik, and then it's gonna make it, I say make it like maybe 16 font size, and then put the scale up a little more, and I say move it up a bit as well, to like right here. And then again, always add stroke, boom. And then that is really, really good already. Maybe just add like a slight shadow too. So boom, you have your nice little captions. And then what I also like to do is, like, if you want to like be more like I'm Matt, you can really just highlight specific color words and just change the color of it, right? You go here, like highlight the specific word, go here, and then just like go change it to green. So now only that one just change to green, right? So that's what Matt does. There's like a variation of different colors in the video. But yeah, that's basically it. If you want, you can add like different like shapes and stuff. You can literally just go to library. They have a bunch of stuff here in CapCut as well. Like you can just search a red or like red circle, or you can just go on Google and find one. Like, yeah, see, boom, there's red circle there. Or you can just go on Google and find one and just add it in, and then just add in like it's not really needed in my opinion, but you can add it in if you just want that extra engagement for your video, right? So that's it. That's mainly it, just for editing it in CapCut. I don't really see anything else that needs to be added in CapCut. That's basically it. And you have a really, really nice video. Maybe add like a nice transition between right here. Like maybe just add like a nice pull-in transition right here and make it like a little shorter. Make it like 0.3 seconds. Boom, yeah, 0.3 seconds right here. Looks really, really nice, and it just transitions from the voiceover to the actual clip playing. But yeah, that's basically it in CapCut. Alright, finally, I'm just going to be going over some content analysis. This part's really, really short, and it's just about viewing your content from the statistical standpoint, like just looking at it from like with statistical view and just seeing, okay, will this video go viral or not based on the statistics, right? And so the first statistic you want to see is swipe rate. So swipe rate is how many people stayed to watch versus swiped away your video. So if you have a really, really high stay to watch, that means your video will go viral, and you want to ideally aim for like 80 plus. Under 80 is not the best. Like under 80 is just pretty bad in my opinion, like as you can see here. And this is basically people who watch your video for more than 3 seconds. So like if they're looking at your video for more than 3 seconds, they count as stay to watch. But if they swipe away in the first 3 seconds, they count as swiped away. So that's mainly it. This is mainly also like based on your hook as well. So like if you have a really, really, really good hook, then that means your stay to watch should be higher because people want to watch your video from the first 3 seconds, right? And then again, if your hook is really, really bad, then this will be lower, right? So it's all about adjusting your hook based on the thing, because just because the clip is different in video to video doesn't mean you can't reuse the same hook, right? Because you can adjust hooks to work for different clips, even if they're for different topics, right? And then the second thing would just be audience retention. So audience retention is just the percentage of the video that people watch. So as you can see, this is a really, really good retention chart, because as you can see, most people watch the entire video, and 157% of people were there at the first second. So that means people watched it through, and half people watched it halfway through again, right? So on average, people watch the entire video and then watch half of it again. So that's what you want. You want these replays, right? Because replays at the end of the day will always add to your video and make it so much better, because it shows that there's demand for your video and that people actually do want to watch your video, right? It just tells YouTube that. And this just comes from packaging. So making sure you have a good clip, making sure you have good editing, good sound effects, good voiceover, and all those things combined just add to this. There's not one specific thing. Like for this one, there was one specific thing, which was your hook, right? Here it's just all the things combined. How does it look together as an entire package? And do people actually want to watch your content, right? So that's basically it. This is literally like an entire like commentary, just like literally just startup guide. A link for Vidlo will be in the description, but this is like literally just an entire commentary startup guide. Literally everything you need is in here to start a commentary and get actual viral shorts. But yeah, make sure you drop down in the comments your thoughts. But yeah, that's basically it. I'll catch you guys later.